Today's fishing trip begins very early. This is Honokohau Harbor on the big island of Hawaii. The plan is to go fishing with the captain and crew of the charter boat, the Illusions. So many of our good times on the ocean have taken place on this boat thanks to the generosity of the boat owner, Al Sullivan, and the boat captain, Tim Hicks.
Hey, good morning, Tim.
Hey, morning, Ben.
A couple familiar faces on this boat, huh?
Yeah, a couple good friends, and down on the deck there's Chuck Holpert. This time of year in the winter, he likes to pull around ballyhoo, trying to catch some of the smaller fish on lighter tackle.
Well, but we're a couple of lucky guys, so
Yeah.
let's go test them out.
There you go.
We're going to fish some old school today. We're going to drag some ballyhoo, and we're going to use 180-pound wire. We've got a 9/0 needle eye hook, and it's got a pin on it right here that's going to pin the mouth of our ballyhoo closed, and we're going to tow it by its nose. All we need now is a ballyhoo, and we've got one right here. These will come into the bays and the harbors to spawn during the winter, and their lower jaw comes out to about here. Take and cut them off, brine them, and then freeze them in Ziploc bags. They're really sturdy baits. This is old school. This is the way they used to fish in the 40s and early 50s before they invented trolling lures. We'll run it through the gill plate. These are really big hooks, so I'm going to have to bend the ballyhoo and kind of roll it on. Slide it through. The pin will go up through. And then 3 times around with the dental floss, and we're good to go. To offer a little more enticement and get their attention, we're going to put a daisy chain of rubber squids out. It's amazing that a fish will pass up 2 real baits to go after a rubber squid, but it does work. We'll see how it goes today.
Hey, but it works, huh?
It does. If you do anything long enough, you can be successful at it. So now the table's set, we just have to find something. That's his job up there. He's pretty good at it, too.
So, with Plan A being employed, time to sit back and enjoy the sunrise and the boat ride.
So, Jack, what do you think about all this in theory?
Well, yeah, I've fished out here for a long time, and they try a lot of different things, and just depends on if that fish wants it or not.
Okay, here we go. Hanapa.
No, we're not here anymore.
Look at him, man. My goodness. Looks like you got the better part of that ballyhoo.
Yeah.
Bill was in there. Bill was in here.
Hey, got a couple good jumps out of it at least.
We got more ballyhoo.
As with every kind of fishing, it's try, and try again. You never know when something exciting will happen. Like this. While we were looking for a big fish, this big fish found us. Folks, we are having a rare encounter with a whale shark. Now, don't let the word whale fool you. This is not a mammal. It's the largest fish in the world. The word whale is used to describe its size. This one that is hanging out with us is close to 30 feet. I have read that these fish get up to 55 feet long and up to 37 tons. This is exciting stuff. Definitely a time for picture taking. This fish is not interested in the baits we have in the water. Whale sharks are filter feeders, making zooplankton their choice for food. This big fish is hanging out apparently because he or she is just as curious about us as we are about it. Seeing as how this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for all of us, no one is going to be able to talk Chuck out of jumping into the water.
I've waited my whole life to do this. Really? Scuba diving instructor. I go all over the world. Always been the responsible one. I had to stay in the boat. Not today.
You know, I could watch this fish all day. Almost all of us can relate to sitting in front of an aquarium and losing track of time just watching the fish swim back and forth. Well, what's happening for us right now is just like that, except times 1,000. You know, I think I better jump in. Who knows when this will happen again for any of us.
Where is that guy? I'm just going to the water by the bowl.
Coming back here, man.
Look at that. That was something.
Woohoo!
All right, that was cool.
Now, folks, I have to remind you that every one of us on this boat today are ocean people who are familiar and comfortable in the water. This is not for everyone, so don't try this at home. Okay, time to call it a day. Too bad there's no fish for the dinner table tonight, but we do have a fish story that's going to be around for a very long time. Thanks again to everyone on board. Folks, much more of the fishing show right after this.